It's the East Coast Basketball League Game of the Week, coming to you live from Goldsboro, North Carolina. This afternoon, the Kingdom Life Basketball Club are here to visit from Waxhaw to visit the new ECBL team in 2025, the Goldsboro Wings. Alongside my tag team partner, Petey Doris, I am Craig Green. Thanks for joining us this afternoon, live on the ECBL YouTube channel, World Sports Broadcasting Network, High Level Media, NC.com. And Petey, this is the second meeting between these two teams from this season. If you remember correctly, back on March 8th, Kingdom Life got the win at home in Waxhaw over the Wings, 118-104. And so these teams match up one more time, and it's going to be two of the same guys on each side to who are going to be leading the way for each team today. Petey, your thoughts on how on the first game ties into today's game?
You know, the big thing was last time they were at Waxhaw, at the home court of Kingdom Life, and Goldsboro had to travel there. Goldsboro only brought 8 players that time. Now they're at home, and if you take a look at that game, in the first quarter, Goldsboro come out ahead of Kingdom Life just by 3. But it was the second quarter that got the large separation because quarter number 3 and 4 is pretty much evenly split. Goldsboro just played from behind in the second half. But, I'm not taking nothing from the Goldsboro Wings. They haven't lost here at home. This is their final game at home. And they picked up 3 wins in their inaugural season. They want to go out strong and undefeated at home.
And, again, you brought it up here. The season is winding down for the Wings. This is their season finale here at Goldsboro High School. They'll have 2 games on the road after this. And, again, a 3-8 campaign for the Wings in their expansion season into the ECBL. But on the other side, for Kingdom Life, a resurgence, Petey, a resurgence for KLBC. They are now in first place in the Northeast Division. They've got their eyes on the playoffs.
And they've pretty much held a top seed in the division most of the years. Been them and Winston-Salem back and forth. I believe it was 3 weeks ago, Craig, when they matched up with Winston-Salem, and Winston-Salem defeated Kingdom Life that game. But Kingdom Life, since then, Winston-Salem's dropped a few games, and now they catch herself at even 500, a 6-6 on the year. Kingdom Life does not need to slip, because when you slip with Winston-Salem, you might as well get in the back seat and let the Wolves carry on. But, it's coming to that time of year right now, Craig. Teams know that, the playoff potential at each game. One thing that, reminds me of a lot of these teams is say, they show up early in the season and not really try to compete because they say, oh, we can do it later in the season. But right now, a lot of teams are better than their record, and I've seen it. We've both seen it courtside in a lot of gyms and seen a lot of ECBL. But majority of these teams are better than their record. I mean, you look at it, Carolina Crusaders are 3-7. We watched them play the Web Dogs, in week 3 of the ECBL game of the week. And, they come on the road and, played well and, got a victory. But, they're struggling this season. A lot of teams that we're used to seeing, primetime players are, looking good this year. Carolina Thunder 9-1, Gastonia Snipers 500. So, a lot of these games right now, the players wish they would have played stronger at the beginning of the season until now.
And you brought up KLBC's final few games of the season, and they're going to finish the season on the road. They are done with their home slate of games. Their final 3 games on the road, and they have a tough slate coming up, Petey. And you already mentioned it. After today, they've got to go next week and play at DC, the defending ECBL champions. That is, that is a uphill battle for any team in this league. Again, the DC Heat still undefeated at 11-0. And then you just mentioned the aforementioned Carolina Crusaders, and Kingdom Life has to travel down there as well. That could be a potential trap game, and Winston-Salem's going to have their eye on that ball game because that really could decide the Northeast Division.
correctly. I mean, a team's 3-7, or if they're 4-7 or 5-7, whenever they match up with Kingdom Life, 3 games on the road, and those 3 games aren't against anybody slack in the ECBL. I mean, can't take it from any of these teams. I mean, they all come out, they all in it to win it, and only a select few make it to the postseason play.
And just to go back to the previous game on March 8th between these two teams, KLBC and the Goldsboro Wings, again, a 118-104 victory. In that game, David Pino, 31 points, 17 rebounds. And, of course, Caden LeBray, the captain of the Wings, 31 points and 18 rebounds. Those two guys are in the building today, PD. Can we see a repeat performance from these 2 star players?
I've seen Pino out there. He's been shooting pretty far out, looking like Steph Curry out there warming up. And also, Caden LeBray, I mean, big guy, listed at 6'3", but I tell you, he's every bit of the 250, and it's not adipose tissue.
And again, Caden LeBray, one of my players to watch for this afternoon, Petey. He's 11th in the ECBL in points per game. He's 2nd in the league in rebound. He gets 20 rebounds a game, 20, and he's 2nd in the league. That just goes to show you the emphasis on playing on that low block in this league when you average 20 a game and you are 2nd in the league. Of course, on the other side, again, David Pino, he's 5th in the league in rebounding, and he averages 20 points a game, so he's a 20 and 15 and a half a game guy. Those are the 2 players I have on my eye on, but there's also another player that you and I know very, very well from Kingdom Life, a guy who we saw last year really put in some work in Victor Shiona.
Yeah, Shiona last year when we saw the game at Garden City. Woo! Talk about a guy that, I feel like he's running constantly. That guy does not walk down the court not one bit. He is fast-paced for a big. He gets up and down. He's definitely offense to defense, defense to offense. And, when he gets out there and he gets on, watch out.
All right, quickly before we get this game going, PD, let's take a look at our schedule for the remainder of today. We've got 3 other ball games taking place this afternoon. 4 o'clock starting. We had 2 games. Oh, actually, 3 games have already underway. We are the nightcap. Yes, we are the main event this evening on this Saturday night. Primetime players are at the Queen City Vipers at Mountain Island Fitness. Also, 4 o'clock, Garden City, who we had mentioned just a moment ago, taking on the Hickory Hoyas at the Neil Clark Gym, and also the Park City Dreamers making their way to Rowan County to see the Bulls at the Hall Gym.
One game that pops in my mind is definitely a couple. The trap game could be for Hickory Hoya, Garden City Magic, but it's at home. But definitely want to pay attention to that Queen City Vipers and that primetime players because Queen City, last Saturday they lost in a tough, when I say tough, a tough game at home against the Carolina Thunder, just losing by 3 points at home, and they lost by 8 at Carolina Thunder in Marion, South Carolina. But, you definitely see the Queen City Vipers showing up today and showing out against the primetime players who are 3rd in the ECBL with winning percentage. You've only got 2 losses, but the top 2 teams, the DC Heat 11-0 and the Carolina Thunder 9-1, we potentially could see a rematch of last year's championship again this year.
And, the cream typically tends to rise to the top here in the ECBL. Again, Sebastian Page knows exactly what he's doing. He gets his team ready to go every season. Again, remember, they are the 2023 ECBL champions, the 2024 runners-up. And, again, putting themselves in position one more time to defend their Southern Conference championship. Well, looks like we're getting set to get our action started here. I know we had some pregame festivities we were told that were going to take place. Waiting for all that to go down. But while we're waiting for that, Petey, why don't you give me your keys to the game today, your prediction as to who's going to win and how they're going to do it.
If the Wings plan on staying hot, they're going to have to work the post with the big man, Mr. LeBray. If they plan on being 4-0 at home in their inaugural season, they have to work the ball inside to the big because he doesn't have an easy matchup on the other side.
For me, I think the Wings need to be a little bit more consistent, Petey. They started hot against KLBC the first game around. They had 30 points in the first quarter. They fizzled out as the game went on. They went down to 27 points after that. Then they scored 24 and then 23. They just cannot keep up the pace. They trailed at the half 63 to 57. And could fatigue play a factor with the short bench? We'll see. Now we'll take it to mid-court here for the pregame festivities.
Just I want to thank Pregame for being coach for the Goldsboro Wings. Appreciate him. Also, our man staff, Monique, Ashley, appreciate y'all. Brother Bats holding down our concessions over there. We got the two admins holding down the door. We got this TT Ramsey. This is like one of the toughest jobs. I'm talking to this. It's like, you ain't got no statisticians. It's like your whole, everything just is messed up. You got to really keep up. Ain't no calls in life. So appreciate you, TT, for holding it down, keeping up. I don't know how you do it, but you do it. But, and Mr. David, our announcer, the man with the voice, he wants the microphone. I know he do. Or whatever. Actually, my sister, thank you, Tim, for coming all the way from Wisconsin. That's what's up. And our special guest here, 360, Studio 33 is here to perform our halftime. So yes, y'all will be on YouTube. Make sure y'all share the link with y'all friends and family. All that good stuff there. Our special recognition for Goldsboro High School, and this is a gyms for free. It's a lot of people. I probably missed a couple of these. Jersey Mike's our sponsors. Jersey Mike's, Subway, Goldsboro Center Dealership, Goldsboro Family YMCA, and just a lot. But I'm going to call our players. Wherever each player got Goldsboro names at, so y'all can rock them y'all want to. So we'll start from the bottom. Right now, I'm just going to announce all our players, and then we'll do our starting five right after that. But first, just want to give recognition to Tyreek Artist, number 77, he's not here. But Mr. Larry Phillips, number 55. Number 1, Tyler Wilson. Number 6, Carlos Newton. Number 11, CJ Stevens. Number 15, Alex Braxton. Number 18, David Law. Number 47, Bob Ross.
Like we said, Craig, this is the final game, and the Goldsboro Wings are acknowledging all their players that played with them this year in the inaugural season. It takes a lot for players to come out in the ECBO and perform every week, travel every week. You know, you're at home 5 to 6 games of the season, and you're on the road. It takes a lot of preparation and a lot of, acknowledgement from these players.
And we do see the pregame ceremony where each Wings player being presented with a commemorative hat to start again because of this commemorative inaugural season. So collector's items for the Wings that they're getting here to start off today's game. A nice gesture here by owner Rachel Caldwell to give these hats away. A special moment for the players here. Caldwell, the team sports coordinator and director at the Goldsboro Family YMCA here in town.
For all his leadership and unwavering support of the Wings, we really appreciate you. You have been the best coach I ever known.
And now also Mr. Caldwell being honored himself after trying to honor everyone else for his contributions to the city of Goldsboro and for bringing minor league basketball to the city.
Hey, thanks y'all. And while y'all still standing, if y'all able, please stand up. We're going to knock out the national anthem.
All right, now we will go to our national anthem, and then we'll get you ready for our starting lineups.
And now we're going to announce the starting five for KLBC, Kingdom Life. Number 0.
All right, we'll go ahead with the starting lineups for KLBC. They'll start number 0, a forward, 6'6" out of Charlotte, North Carolina, David Pino. Number 3, a guard listed at 6 foot, Carlos Heath. Number 4, a guard listed at 6'1" out of Monroe, North Carolina, Dalen Houston. Number 8, Zach Roy. And number 22, my player of the game for KLBC, listed at 6'8" out of Charlotte, North Carolina, at 225. Forward, number 22, Victor Shiona.
And we'll go ahead and let the Wings be introduced here by their home PA announcer. Christopher Clark's 5'9", 160 out of Goldsboro, second in the team in scoring. Chris Stevens.
Both captains starting for the Wings today.
And of course, the starting lineup headlined by their captain, Caden LeBray, 6'3" forward out of Newark, New Jersey. The round out the starting lineup, Octavius Alston, 6'4" out of Goldsboro. Myquan Gooding, the third leading scorer for the Wings, 6'6", also out of Goldsboro. It's an all Goldsboro affair tonight. Christopher Stevens, 6'1", 180, also out of Goldsboro, as well as the aforementioned Christopher Clark. And in the circle for the Wings is Shiona, along with Caden LeBray. They're going to jump it up. The Wings are ready. KLBC is ready. fans are ready. The officials are ready. Here we go. Ball goes up, and it's basketball time here in Goldsboro. It's the ECBL Game of the Week. Goldsboro in gold and Kingdom Life in white. And a quick stab away that time. 18 on the shot clock for the Wings.
Just like that, Goldsboro moving the ball around the perimeter.
Clark tries to dump it inside. Gooding's got it with 5 on the shot clock. Gooding gets the first bucket, breaks the ice. The Wings up by 2. And now David Pino, again the leading scorer for Kingdom Life. And now Shiona trying to take LeBray off the dribble. He's going to take an 18-footer. No good. Rebound to Gooding. Here come the Wings. Alston inside to LeBray. One captain to the other. Ball stabbed away. And it's going to belong to the Wings with 14 on the clock. LeBray's got his hands on it again. Battling Shiona, and LeBray traveling. He absolutely took 3 steps. Our official, she was right on it. All right, still 2-0. Pino. There's a 3 ball. That is good from the corner, and that's going to be Shadiris Barrett who knocks it down. And another 3 that time by the Wings. KLBC trying to answer back again. Pino misses the putback. A 3rd offensive chance. Barrett off balance, no. Rebound LeBray. Up and under goes Chris Clark. He scores. And now the Wings are up by 4. That attempt no good. Houston sliding on the floor. Here's Clark for 3. No. Pino with the rebound. KLBC trailing by 4. 13 on the shot clock. Houston for 3. No. Long rebound. Comes out to Barrett. Bad pass stolen. Here comes Clark. Clark. The floater, no. LeBray tries to clean it up. 3 KLBC players around him, and a foul is called. And first foul is on Shadiris Barrett. And to the line goes Caden LeBray. And LeBray misses the first free throw. LeBray just a 44% free throw shooter on the season. And he got the second one to go. 8-point lead for the Wings. KLBC with the ball. And this is Dalen Houston. There's a 3 from the corner by Dalen, Tyshawn Houston, and that is good. Kingdom Life knocks down a triple. It's their second of the game. Ball turned over by the Wings. And now KLBC with a chance here to draw even. So bringing it up now is Dalen Houston, the brother of Tyshawn. Pino gets a screen. Dalen takes a 3 and misses. Another rebound, this time for LeBray. Off the glass, no. That attempt missed that time by Gooding. LeBray hits the floor, ball bouncing around. Pino can't hold it. Here come the wings again. Chris Clark slicing, dicing. He finds his man underneath, and that's Octavius Alston. And the nice pass by Clark, and that will be 2 points, bucket in the bruises for the Wings. They are up by 4. And to the line, Alston will go to try to finish off the three-point play. Alston shoots 52% from the free throw line and can't convert. KLBC, here's Shiona. Ball being worked around the perimeter. Pino for 3, excuse me. No, that was not Pino. That was actually Dalen Houston. Alston. LeBray, nice pass. Good attempt that time to find Alex Brailsford, who's into the game now. Just a little bit too much hot sauce on that one. Or dare I say wing sauce here in Goldsboro. Barrett gets a screen against Gooding and sliding and knocks it down. Nice shot, Shadiris Barrett. And the visitors get 2 more points. They trail by 2. Alston answers right back. And the Wings back up by 4. Shiona. Barrett. A good ball fake. Barrett got it back. 7 on the shot clock, a 3 in the corner. This one in and out that time for Barrett. LeBray with the rebound, charging down the court. That shot blocked this time by Dalen Houston. And clean block, 19 on the shot clock for the Wings. There's the shot clock. It is now moving. LeBray with 11 and 10 against Shiona. LeBray finishes at the rim. Caden LeBray puts the Wings back up by 6. Shiona once again against LeBray. Shiona on that pivot foot, unlucky, rolls in and out. Here come the Wings. And Alex Brailsford with his hands on the ball. Caden LeBray to the bucket, hoop and the harm. You can count it for Caden LeBray. Again, the big man out of Newark draws another foul. Shiona, the guilty party. And LeBray going to the line to try to finish this 3-point play. And Shiona talking to Rashad McGee, trying to figure out what's what. LeBray finishes a 3-point play, and now Shiona answers back on the other end. Wings now up by 7. Make it 9 as Chris Clark gets to the bucket. Pino getting down court quickly. 1 on 3, can't convert. Offensive board grabbed by Barrett. Barrett off balance, no. Rebound by Gooding. Lots of body that time, and then no charge called. This time as Shiona tried to take the charge. Will he be called for his 2nd straight foul? And it is Shiona. Got timeout here as the referees are talking things over. And again, our score 19-10 right now, 5:57 to go. As we come out of the timeout, looks like free throws here for Gooding. Shiona will stay in the game. Gooding at the line. He's an 80% free throw shooter. You feel good about his chances at the line. He knocks down the first. The Wings, again, we talked about them getting off to a hot start. So far they are. Midway through the first quarter, they were already at 20. Blackjack. Gooding makes it 21. And do we have substitutions coming in? Looks like we do. Zach Rory will come into the game now for Kingdom Life. Houston to Houston, Dalen to Tyshawn, and now into the hands of Rory. Under 10 on the shot clock. Houston, no. Rebound by Alston. Wings up by 10, looking for more. Passed inside. LeBray can't finish. Can't grab the offensive board. It's in the hands of Dalen Houston. Houston had his shot blocked, but too much contact. And that will be a foul call this time. That's going to go against Brailsford. And first free throw is good. Dalen Houston at the line for the Wings. Excuse me, for Kingdom Life. Houston, a 71% free throw shooter, makes them both. And that gets Kingdom Life within 9. A three from the corner, no good. That time by Clark. KLBC with a chance for a little bit more. Pino fouls on the floor. And that one will go against Brailsford. Scratch that will go against Myquan Gooding. Pass inside to Pino. Pino gets underneath and finishes. Wings kind of fell asleep there defensively. Under 5 minutes ago in this first quarter. Wings up by 7, foul on the floor. And that one's going to put KLBC over the limit. That foul will go against Dalen Houston. Should be free throws for the Wings, and it will be as Myquan Gooding goes to the line for 2. Again, feel pretty good about him at the line. Gooding shooting 80% from the charity stripe, knocked down 2 of them earlier. And there's the first one. Again, if you remember correctly in the first matchup between these two teams, the Wings scored 30 points in the first quarter. They led after 1, but it trailed after that. A 9-point lead for Goldsboro here in this first quarter. Dalen Houston bringing it up. Shot clock did not start operating on time. And it's at 19. That pass inside. Pino at the rim. Little too much. Mustard on it. Wings escaped. Chris Clark. Alston. Clark in the corner for 3. Chichin. Chris Clark knocks down a triple, and the Wings increase their lead. They'll call it a long 2, actually. Just a little over 4 left in this first quarter. Barrett nearly lost the ball. 10 on the shot clock. Rory trapped with nowhere to go. 3 no good. LeBray got his hands on it. 4 minutes left in this first quarter. Clark. The floater is money for Chris Clark. The Wings up by 13. Pino at the rim can't finish again. LeBray gets his hands on another board. Wings looking to run. LeBray can't finish. Rebound to Keith. And now Rory fouled going up. And to the line, Zach Rory will go for 2. Rory on the season. He is shooting 89% on the year for Jay Rory. Excuse me, Zach Rory, that is. Zach Rory, 92% from the free throw line. Wings up by 11, make it 13. And then coming back the other way, it's Pino who gets 2. Again, the Wings by 11. Just over 3 left in this first quarter. Pass inside to Gooding, ball trickled away off the leg of Aubrey Rufus, and it should stay right here with the Wings. Three minutes to go exactly. LeBray fighting off the glass against Shiona. LeBray tips it out of bounds, and that should belong to Kingdom Life, and it will. So KLBC will bring it up the floor. Aubrey Rufus, they're down by 11. Jay Rory for 3, in and out. Wings still up by 11 right now with about 2.5 to go. Chris Clark loses his dribble, but he finds LeBray. Clark in the low post to Gooding. 7 on the shot clock. Whoa, got that one to fall. Not Caden LeBray, excuse me. That time it was Alston. The Wings, 30 points here in the first quarter, 31 to be exact. Kingdom Life off to a slow start. I'll tell you, one team that's going to be liking this, again, the Winston-Salem Wolves watching this game and got to be enjoying what they're seeing. A 13-point deficit for Kingdom Life here in this first quarter. The Rory brothers sharing the ball. This is Zach Rory. He's fouled going to the bucket. 2:02 to go in this first quarter, and Zach Rory will go to the line for 2. Again, Zach Rory shooting 92% from the free throw line. His brother, Jay, shoots 89%. Zach himself shoots 92%. And first free throw counts. Shiona going to come back into the game. Pino will take a seat. Second free throw is money. Full court press this time here by Kingdom Life with 2 minutes to go. And they are trailing by 11. Clark He's got Alston. Cross-court pass. Now also into the game. Got 5 on the shot clock. That one way off. That was Carlos Newsom in the game. That 3 is good. And that is Zach Rory. Jay Rory knocks down the 3. And a timeout called by the Wings. So 1:32 to go in this first quarter. And right now, an 8-point lead for Goldsboro, but KLBC fighting their way back into this ball game. Again, next week, our ECBL game of the week. It's going to be down in Marion, South Carolina, as the Gastonia Snipers will visit the Carolina Thunder. And I will be down there giving you play-by-play next Saturday afternoon live from Marion. 5 o'clock start time right here on the East Coast Basketball League Game of the Week. 92 seconds to go here in this first quarter. The Wings still holding on to an 8-point lead. It's been all Goldsboro here in the first. Clark bringing it up against a full court press. The Wings break the press. LeBray working that baseline. Shot blocked by Rory. 10 on the shot clock. LeBray harassed by 3 Kingdom Life players. Can't get a clean shot off. There's Rory for 3. Jay Rory, no. His brother Zach steals it. Carlos Heath back into the game. Heath off the glass, wild shot, no good. Underneath, all alone, missing the layup is LeBray. He had it by himself, put a little bit too much on it. Shiona nearly throws it away himself. Heath has got it. Now the Rory brothers one more time. One sets a pick for the other. Jay sets a pick for Zach. Jay will fire for 3, and Jay will knock down another 3-pointer. It's a 5-point lead now for the Wings. 90 seconds to go in this first quarter. Ball stolen that time. Here comes Kingdom Life. Working to the basket, Aubrey Rufus is fouled. With 1:06 to go here in the first quarter. And to the line again, Aubrey Rufus will shoot 2. Rufus on the season a 50% free throw shooter. He's a reserve player. He's appeared in 9 ball games. This is his 10th today for Kingdom Life, and he makes the first free throw. Again, both teams over the limit, so free throws coming on either side. We got some lineup changes as well. Larry Phillips into the game for the Wings. Two for 2 from the line that time for Rufus. One minute to go. Here's Clark. Phillips nearly lost it. In the corner, Lofton wide open for 3. Air ball, but cleaned up down low by Larry Phillips. Here comes Rufus back. Ball worked around. The Rory brothers gives it up to Shiona. Victor Shiona scores. 30 seconds to go. Clark, the floater, no. Tapped home, no. 2 Wings had their chances on it. Shiona, it's 3-on-1 for Kingdom Life. Jay Rory for 3, no. Shiona with the putback. Wings can hold for a final shot here. Up by 1. 7 and 6. Clark with 5, 4, Clark with 3, and 2. Clark from the free throw line. No, and that will end the first quarter. So the Goldsboro Wings, 33 points in this first quarter. They had to hold on and fight hard to maintain that lead at the end of the first quarter. It is Goldsboro 33, Kingdom Life 32. This is the East Coast Basketball League Game of the Week, presented by High Level Media NC. All right, we are back. East Coast Basketball League Game of the Week. Goldsboro Wings in yellow. Kingdom Life Basketball Club in white. Here's David Pino off the glass. No. Shiona with the putback, and he's fouled. And Shiona will go to the line. And that foul is going to send Shiona to the line for 2, and he knocks down the first. So we are officially tied up now at 33. Shiona's second free throw is good. And now Kingdom Life has erased that deficit, and now they lead. Clark wide open in the corner. He's got another three-pointer. And now Kingdom Life trying to answer that shot. No good on the other end by Heath. Ball nearly stolen and tapped out of bounds. It will belong to the Wings. They've got 13 on the shot clock. Clark in the corner. 7 and 6. Clark had to pick up his dribble. Top of the key. He got another one. Chris Clark bringing the Wings back, and they're back up now by 4. This is Jay Rory. Step back, three-pointer. Front rim, no. Rebound by Phillips. Here come the Wings. Goodings played a lot here in this opening first half, and he rewards the Wings with another two-point bucket, and now they're back up by 2 possessions. Kingdom Life trying to show some life here. Jordan Stevenson, that one way off. Jay Rory cleans up the mess. Wings looking for more here. Larry Phillips gives it up to Octavius Alston, and he misses. Stevenson with the rebound. He's going to bring it up for Kingdom Life. Stevenson all the way. And a hand check called on the floor. That foul will go against the Wings. That is their second foul here in this second quarter. Jay Rory surrounded in the corner by 2 Wings. It's going to stay here with Kingdom Life. Just a little over 10 minutes to go here. Only about 2 minutes gone here in the second quarter. Shiona's going to bring it all the way back out with 10 on the shot clock. Shiona against Phillips, spinning, laying it up and finishing at the rim. Victor Shiona gets another one, and now Goldsboro's lead reduced to 2. Gooding, back rim, no. Shiona diving for it, can't get it. Alston off the glass and foul. So Octavius Alston will go back to the line for a pair after getting hacked and whacked on his way up. And again, Alston, not the most intimidating free throw shooter on the team, 52%. The release of the rotation looked good. He knocks down the first. Two for 2 that time for Alston. Kingdom Life trailing by just 4 now. Tyshawn Houston gives it up. Pino travels. Got to avoid those careless turnovers if you can. Tyler Wilson into the game for the Wings, and he is fouled. And will be a side out for Goldsboro. Second team foul against Kingdom Life. Ball tapped out. 22 on the shot clock for the Wings. They'll try it again. It's in the hands of Alston. Rises, fires from about 20, no. Tyshawn Houston with the rebound, and he's going to speed up the court. Gives it up to Pino, and Pino finishes. Bucket and the bruises for David Pino. It's off to kind of a slow start today. But slowly but surely, he is finding his rhythm. He finishes at the rim, and now Alston will go take a seat for the Wings. Pino with a chance to convert this three-point play. Pino, a 52% free throw shooter. And that one was picture perfect. The Wings' lead has been reduced to just a singleton. Back in the game, Caden LeBray. Clark stepped on the timeline. That's over and back. A turnover by the Wings. Only 3 minutes gone here in this second quarter. It's been a slow-moving quarter. That whistle has been fast and furious. And now Kingdom Life will take a stab at trying to reclaim the lead. Dalen Houston. Dalen Houston with the flush. Takes it all the way to the rim. And just like that, Kingdom Life is back up in front. The floater by Gooding, and he answers. And now the Wings back up by 1. Stevenson gives it up to Pino, and Pino finishes. Back and forth they go. David Pino scores, and now Kingdom Life back up by a point. Gooding again. Myquan Gooding out of Goldsboro, the 6'6" swing player, wing player that is. And again, 1 point lead for the Wings. Good defense that time by Phillips. Phillips chugging up the floor. He gives it up to LeBray, and LeBray finishes at the rim. Bucket, bruises in the hole, enchilada for Caden LeBray. And foul will go against Dalen Houston that time. 8 minutes even to go here in the second quarter. 1 free throw coming this time for Caden LeBray, the co-captain of the Wings. Their ball. Don't see that very often. So here comes Goldsboro on defense, defending against Kingdom Life's offense. Houston. Swish. Dalen Houston. And he brings the Kingdom Life back within one. Brailsford back into the game. LeBray looking to redeem himself, and he does. Cade LeBray, like a dancing bear, spinning and pirouetting in the paint. Shiona trying that same spin move. Lost the ball. Phillips with another steal. Here comes Goldsboro. Chris Clark, the floater, no. That should be Goldsboro ball, and it will be as Pino tipped it out of bounds. It's a 3-point lead for the Wings. They have the ball with 14 on the shot clock. Pass down low to Brailsford, couldn't handle it. And officials say it's going to stay here with the Wings. 10 on the shot clock, 7:08 on the game clock. Ball into LeBray. Shot clock's not moving. Now it is. Another stoppage of play. And this is going to be a foul called on Shiona. LeBray this time inside, no. And Pino gets the rebound, but LeBray with the foul on Pino. Neither side happy with the officials blowing the whistle as much as it's been blown. But nevertheless, we've got a close ball game here, a 3-point game between Kingdom Life and the Goldsboro Wings. Again, Kingdom Life coming into this game 6-4 in first place in the Northeast Division as they knock down a triple. And this game is back level at 50-50. Alston answers. Puts the Wings right back up by a deuce. Here comes Dalen Houston. Shiona with the screen, and now the switch off. Houston step back against LeBray, front rim no. Rebound by Tyler Wilson. 6:15 to go in the first half. Gooding spinning in the paint, can't get the roll. Rebound Dalen Houston. Pino, got erased that time, but it was blocked and a foul called, this time on Gooding. So that will send David Pino to the line for two. And we have a media timeout here with 5:59 to go in this first half. It's been a heck of a ball game so far. 52-49 is your score with 5:59 to go until halftime. Craig Green here with you live from Goldsboro High School in Goldsboro, North Carolina. And we've been treated to a very competitive game so far this afternoon. Again, remind you that Goldsboro 3-8 on the season. All three of their wins have come right here at home. And they are 3-2 at home as well. And they won their last ball game. Kingdom Life on a 3-game winning streak. Looking to continue that. 2 free throws coming for Pino. And Pino's second free throw coming up. And that one rolls in and out. Here comes Goldsboro, up by 1. LeBray working his way inside against Shiona. Shiona trying not to draw the foul. And LeBray takes advantage. Pino loses the ball on the floor, tied up. And what's the call? Timeout. Good play by David Pino. Smart play to save the possession for Kingdom Life. Wings thought they had a tie up there, and referees were not inclined to give it to him. They thought Pino beat him to the timeout call. A beautiful afternoon outside here in Goldsboro, 72 degrees. It's our tip-off time. And, you got to wonder, again, for Kingdom Life and for the Wings here, familiarity between these two teams could be one of the reasons why it's so close, but you also got to remember that the Wings now have some more numbers at their disposal than they had when they made the trip 3.5 hours west to Waxhaw. In that game on March 8th, they only had 8 players. Wings coming in today with 11, 6 strong on the bench. So more reserves at the disposal of head coach Brandon Cornegay. KLBC ball here with 5:40 to go. And they are down by 3. 15 on the shot clock. Houston got it. Dalen Houston with another jump shot. And that brings Kingdom Life within 1. Clark thought about the 3. He's going to take it and make it. Chris Clark heating up. It's a 4-point lead for the Wings. Tyshawn Houston answers back for Kingdom Life. Ball moved around for the Wings, and that won't count. Turnover for the Wings after the ball hits the top of the backboard. And just 4:48 to go in this first half. Tyshawn Houston will bring it up. He and his brother out of Monroe, North Carolina. Back rim no good. Rebound this time comes down to Caden LeBray. Tyler Wilson out of Raleigh into the game as well. Step back jumper for Brailsford, who knocks it down. Alex Brailsford gets a bucket, and the Wings up by 4. Tyshawn Houston. Wraparound pass is stolen by Brailsford, given right back to Houston, and he lays it home with no problem. Wilson avoids the defender, finds Clark in the corner, on the wing for 3. Straightaway 3 ball, and now the lead increased again to 5 for the Goldsboro Wings. Dalen Houston against Tyler Wilson. 10 on the shot clock. Fade away in the corner, and that one is good for Dalen Houston. The Houston brothers have come in and started knocking down buckets. A 3-point game in favor of the Wings. Wilson can't answer. And rebound to Jay Rory, who's back in the game. Rory to the basket, and he's fouled. And a push that time, it's going to go against Brailsford. And a 3-point game in favor of the Wings. That can become 1 if Rory can knock down these 2 free throws. First free throw is good. And second one is good as well. So just a 1-point lead for Goldsboro here. 3:15 to go in this first half. Spinning into the paint, no good. Alston. Rebound Shiona. Dalen Houston. Jay Rory. Rory against Wilson, no. And that time rebound to Brailsford. Brailsford charging down the floor, behind the back pass. It's a turnover. Here's Jay Rory all by himself, off the glass! And a flush that time by David Pino to set up by Jay Rory. And that puts Kingdom Life back in front in style. Clark spinning, and he answers again. This guy is unstoppable so far. Chris Clark, and now a turnover. Clark for three. Cha-ching! What an answer by the Wings. And now another turnover. Foul called. Wow. Back and forth action. And it's going to be Kingdom Life basketball there. Well, what a sequence right there, my friends. Jay Rory off the glass to Pino. You had the answer on this side by Clark and by Brailsford. And then the near steal as well. And I tell you what, these teams came to play today. Kingdom Life could have very well walked into the trap this afternoon, as Goldsboro again, 31 points in the first quarter, building on it here, and they've got 36 so far and counting in the second. And actually, it will be Wings basketball. I thought it was going to belong to Kingdom Life. And it's into LeBray. LeBray against Shiona. Kind of gets Shiona out of his way. Rolls around the rim and knocks it down. And two more for LeBray. Slow to get up, but looks like he's all right. Just laboring a little bit. 2 minutes to go in this first half. Dalen Houston, no. Rebound over the top. Here's Brailsford. Gives it up to Clark in the corner. He rattles home another triple. And now the Wings up by 9. 1:45 to go in the half. Houston inside to Pino. Pino guarded tightly. And he traveled. A turnover. Wings defensively giving some problems to Kingdom Life. Now the Wings looking for more, up by 9. 90 seconds to go. LeBray way out at the three-point line against Shiona. Spinning in the paint, and a travel. Goes back to Kingdom Life. 1:15 on the clock, down by 9. Dalen Houston against Clark. Houston penetrating. Mid-range jumper off the glass, no. Clark and Brailsford knock it out of bounds off of each other. 1 minute to go in this first half. And a full shot clock for Kingdom Life Basketball Club. Jay Rory with the catch. Rory flips it out. Heath in the corner, no, that's Rory again. Now here's Clark trying to finish. And the cleanup that time by LeBray. Wings up by 11, and a steal. Here comes Brailsford. The layup is good. Defense to offense for the Wings. It's a 13-point lead just like that. 30 seconds to go. And we have a stoppage of play here. Looks like the shot clock needs to be reset. 29.4 on the game clock. Shot clock at 20. 15 on the shot clock now. Rory in the corner against Brailsford. Rory spinning in the paint, absorbs the contact, knocks it down, and one. Zach Rory spinning his way to the basket. Gets it to fall with 14 seconds to go in this first half. A much needed basket by Kingdom Life. And they still trail by 11. Now, officials talking it over here. And again, the momentum, despite the lead being on the bench of Goldsboro, feels like the momentum right now could be with the bench of Kingdom Life. And one free throw coming here for Zach Rory. Again, he's an excellent free throw shooter. 92.3% on the year. And again, 14 seconds to go. That free throw is good for Rory. Shiona will take a seat for the final 14 seconds. No shot clock for the Wings. Brailsford, they get it up. Alston, no. Tipped out into the hands of Rory with 4 and 3. 2 and 1. There's Rufus. No. Misses the layup, and that will end the first half of play. So after one half of play, 24 minutes, the Goldsboro Wings in front by 10. We saw David Pino slow to get up, but he is all right. But the Wings and head coach Brandon Cornegay gotta like what they're seeing here in the first half. Again, a 10-point lead for Goldsboro, and we're gonna take it to the break. We'll be back with more after this. 15 minutes until the second half starts. 76-66 Goldsboro Wings. This is the East Coast Basketball League Game of the Week. We are just about ready to start our second half of action. 76-66. As we are entering our third quarter of play. Leading scorers so far in the first half. Chris Clark leading the way for all scorers. 32 points in the first half for Chris Clark. On the other end, a team effort by Kingdom Life Basketball Club. Vic Shiona with 10, Dalen Houston with 10, Tyshawn Houston with 10, David Pino with 12, Zach Rory with 10, Jay Rory with 7. And now Rory gives it up to Pino, and that off the glass, no good, is out of the hands of Carlos Heath. And now here come the Goldsboro Wings, moving left to right on your television screen. Now was a travel by Caden LeBray. And first turnover on the first possession by the Wings. They lead by 10. Again, Craig Green here with you. Long two-pointer that time, knocked down by Dalen Houston. The Wings give up the first two baskets. Oh, the first basket of the second half, that is. The first 2 points. Jumper, that time, plenty of range for Caden LeBray. Knocks it down from the top of the key. The Wings lead back up to 10. Heath. Pino. Pino from the free throw line, can't hit. Brailsford brings down the board. Myquan Gooding against Pino. Gooding going to his left. Gooding trying to finish and can't. Pino with the board. Pino running, sidesteps LeBray and finishes. It's an 8-point lead now for Goldsboro. 2 straight buckets for Kingdom Life Basketball Club. Working the ball around the wings. LeBray trying to get it in the hands of Clark. Clark with 8 on the shot clock. Clark against Dalen Houston. Step back. Off the rim, no. And Zach Rory with the rebound. Dalen Houston knocked to the floor. Gets the bucket and the bruises. Count the basket. That time for Dalen Houston again. 10 points in the first half for Dalen. Everybody chipping in for Kingdom Life. And now Houston with a chance to convert the three-point play, and he can do it. It's now a 2-possession game now. Scoreboard looks like it's incorrect. They should be counting the basket there. Should be 78-73. And they got it corrected now. And it will be Goldsboro basketball. Again, Goldsboro in gold, Kingdom Life in white. That's Myquan Gooding with the ball in his hands. He gets a screen from Alston. 10 on the shot clock. Here's LeBray, lumbering, looking for some space. Has to give it up. It's Brailsford for 3. No. Clark with the tap. No. Rebound to Houston. And the Wings now with a chance to get it within 5 or even, get it within 3 or even 2. 10 on the shot clock. Houston way out from the basket. 5 on the shot clock. A long three-pointer. No good. Into the hands of Rory. Into the hands of LeBray. Nice pass down low. No-look pass. And that is converted easily by Gooding. Great look that time by LeBray. Pino had eyes for the basket, but that got cut off by Gooding. 7-point lead for the Wings as they defend here against Kingdom Life. Pino sidestepping and got it to fall somehow, some way, off balance, and still converts the layup at the rim. It's a 5-point lead for the Wings. Gooding, LeBray against Shiona. They've been on each other all night long, and that foul called this time as LeBray hits the floor hard. He's holding the back of his hip there. Took a hard spill. Again, that's 6'3", 250 hitting the floor. You know, they say the bigger they are, the harder they fall, and right now you could see it on the face of Caden LeBray. He is laboring. So LeBray at the line for two. One for one. In the game for the Wings, Clark, Brailsford, Gooding, Alston, and LeBray. For Kingdom Life, Heath, Shiona, Zach Rory, Pino, and also Dalen Houston. Second free throw, no good. Shiona with eyes for the basket, loses the ball on the way there. Recovered nicely by Pino and Heath. Shot clock was late moving. Neither side realizes it. Kingdom Life going to get an extended amount of time to get a bucket, and they use it wisely as Pino gets to the rim and finishes. Wings up by just 4 now. Again, Kingdom Life fighting their way back. Gooding, a fadeaway in the corner. And now here comes Carlos Heath. Heath can't finish. Pino, no. Shiona, no. Tapped around. Who's got it? Gooding's got it. And LeBray hits the floor hard again. Offensive board gathered that time by Alston after his first miss. He can't get it. Foul called. And go and give that foul this time to Dalen Houston. 2 free throws coming for Alston. First free throw is good. Again, a 7-point lead for the Wings. Followed up their first quarter, 33 points, with 43 more in the second quarter. And now they are sitting pretty with 85 here with more than half of the third quarter remaining. Dalen Houston. He had Rory there. Rory was cutting to the basket, furiously asking for the basketball. Shiona, the scoop. No. Unlucky that time. Gooding with the rebound. 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Brailsford wide open for 3. In and out. Here comes Kingdom Life. Zach Rory gets the layup at the point blank at the rim. He's been moving well without the basketball. He's been losing his defender and been cutting well to the basket. And Zach Rory finishes. Again, he had 9 points at the end of the first half. 10 on the shot clock for the Wings. Foul on the floor this time. And that will be the third team foul against Kingdom Life. And you can give that foul to Carlos Heath. And a inbounds here for the Wings. LeBray still in there, working hard, lost his footing. In the corner, no, Alston. And you can see LeBray's really hurting. Heath tried to Euro step there and got the floater to go. Carlos Heath. And the Wings holding on to a 4-point lead. Gooding has his ball intercepted by Pino. Dalen Houston off the glass, no. Gooding with the rebound. He's got Brailsford. Brailsford with the fleet of foot. And they're saying that Clark stepped out of bounds. Turnover by the Wings. 5.5 to go here in this third quarter, and a timeout called here on the floor. It's been fast and furious here to start this third quarter. So far in this third quarter, it's a 15-9 advantage for the Kingdom Life Basketball Club. They trailed 76-66 coming into this third quarter. If you remember correctly, their first game back on March 8th, KLBC held a 63-57 lead at halftime, then followed that up with 55 more points in the second half to hold off the Wings and win 118-104. And again, that game took place in Waxhaw on March 8th. This is the second and final matchup between these two teams. And again, the final home game of the season for the Wings. Fan Appreciation Day here in Goldsboro. And that shot by Shiona way off. The fans appreciated that, I'm sure, and they appreciate Chris Clark going to the bucket and scoring again. The Wings up by 6, and Chris Clark is having a day. Pino misses point blank at the rim. Gooding loses it off of his left foot. Turnover by the Wings. They've been able to weather the storm with some of these turnovers here. Back into the game now, Jordan Houston. Tyshawn Houston, that is. Houston able to keep his dribble. KLBC moving it around. Little jump, hop step into the paint that time. And that was Zach Rory again. He's come out very lively out of the locker room. Clark, no good. Kingdom Life with a chance to get it within one possession. Here's Zach Rory, 2 in a row for Rory. No one stopping the ball for the Wings. Clark against Tyshawn Houston. Nice spin that time by LeBray, and he finishes. The Wings getting the buckets when they need them here to kind of keep Kingdom Life at arm's distance. A long three-pointer is good that time by Zach Rory. And Rory knocks it down. They're going to call it a long 2. And it's still a 2-point lead for the Wings. And a turnover that time, and Gooding feeling it. He took a lot of contact. Referees giving him no quarter on that. Gooding still doubled over in pain. He's shaken up. And we're going to get a substitution into the game here. Looks like Wilson will come in to replace Gooding. Gooding again, still underneath the Wings basket. Shaking off something. I think it took a shot to the face, or thought I heard somebody ask him if he had allergies. I think he's over there blowing, could have been clearing out some nasal passages over there from what we saw. Nevertheless, it is Kingdom Life basketball, 3:38 to go. .338 to go here in the third quarter. And Bringing it up will be Shadarius Barrett. Zach Rory asking for the ball furiously. Barrett, wild layup, no. Pino flies in to keep the possession alive. Rory looking for a call. And what is the call? Out of bounds. It's a turnover, and the Wings will get it back. But again, Rory furiously asking for the ball. Fans here wanted a technical foul called against Rory, who very animated, protesting the non-call. So the Wings will bring it back up, holding on to a 2-point lead. And now on the floor, LeBray goes down, and more frustration for Zach Rory as he's going to be tagged with the foul. One more and the Wings will be shooting free throws. That would put Kingdom Life over the limit. A lot of chirping and chattering going on the floor here. And also some maintenance as well as you try to dry up some condensation. We are ready for play now. 17 on the shot clock for the Wings. LeBray, battle tested. He's been banged up in this third quarter. LeBray looking for somewhere to go. Ball intercepted by Barrett. 3 minutes to go. Rory for three. Cha-ching. Back into the game. It's Jay Rory, and he knocks down a triple, and now Kingdom Life is back in front by one. Under 3 to go here in this third quarter. A fadeaway, no. Rebound in the hands of Tyshawn Houston. Pino traveled. Shuffled his feet before he took off. And another turnover. Wings take over, down by one. 2.5 left in this third quarter. 2 passes. Wilson for three, front rim, no. Keep it here. The Wings get the offensive board. It's Clark. Brailsford works it around the corner to Alston, and Alston knocks down a deuce. And that's going to put the Wings back up by one. And Kingdom Life turns it over immediately. Long pass down the court, errant and out of bounds. Pino will take a seat. Shiona comes back in. And to the basket, slicing and dicing this time is Alston, and he's fouled with 2:03 to go here in the third quarter. And going to the line, again, Octavius Alston. That foul goes against Tyshawn Houston. First free throw is good. Again, the Wings with a 2-point lead here. The final 2 minutes of this third quarter. 2 for 2 from the line that time for Allen. The Rory brothers up top now for the Kingdom Life. A little step back by Jay Rory. That was online, but just could not get it to fall. Here comes Clark racing down the floor. Gives it up. Here comes Allen, the scoop. No, Wilson that is. No dice for Wilson. Turnover, and it's Kingdom Life's basketball. 1:41 to go in the third quarter. Pino back into the game now. This is Jay Rory. Barrett for three. Shiona keeps the possession alive. Barrett will try again. Same result. Phillips into the game. He's got the rebound for the Wings. 1:20 to go. Alston Gets a screen from Phillips. 10 on the shot clock. Phillips. LeBray. LeBray against Shiona. Step back. 18-footer. No. Pino with the board. Back and forth these teams go. Shiona. Thought better of it. Barrett. Fouled going up. And the foul that time. I believe the call went against Alston from what I was heard. But it is a side out. It's not in the act of shooting. 51.4 to go in this third quarter. Nice pass to find Pino, and he flushes it home. Shiona with the assist. Shiona had his eyes up the floor. Pino moving without the basketball. Nicely done by Kingdom Life. Alston, a really tough shot. Pino with the board. Kingdom Life with a chance to take the lead. Barrett slicing, dicing, and Barrett gives Kingdom Life the lead. 94-93. 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. Clark surrounded, harassed, swallowed up, and here comes Kingdom Life. Pino with the flush once again. A 3-point lead for Kingdom Life. 8 and 7. LeBray, no. Phillips tries to chase it down. It's out of bounds. And it will belong to Kingdom Life with 2.1 to go in this third quarter. Got a timeout here called by Kingdom Life and their head coach, Rashad McGee. They want to talk it over this final 2.1. It's been a really, really poor third quarter for the Goldsboro Wings. Again, just 17 points in this third quarter. They've been outscored to this juncture with respect to the final 2.1 seconds. They've been outscored in this third quarter 30-17 by Kingdom Life, who has shown some life, battled back, and now they hold a 3-point advantage. And they have the basketball here with 2.1 to go. So again, 2.1 to go, and Kingdom Life will have to go the length of the floor. Inbounding for them will be Zach Rory. On the floor for the Kingdom Life, Pino, Tyshawn Houston as well. Pino gets it in. Jay Rory for three, and he got it. What an executed play that time by Kingdom Life. Beautifully done. The home run pass down the floor. Give the hockey assist to Zach Rory. A beautiful pass down the floor. He got it to Pino. Pino to Jay Rory. They're talking it over to see if it counts. As of now, it does. Will it be a 2 or a 3? And will it count at all? Look like in real time as if Jay Rory got the shot off when he needed to. So as of now, they're marking it as a 2-point basket. And again, a lengthy discussion. And I believe they are going to count the basket. And that basket will count. And we're going to take it right to the fourth quarter. We are wasting no time, folks. We're getting right to it. Well, we have a stoppage of play here. It was our official going to start it. And we are getting started immediately. Here we go. Fourth quarter of action. No break whatsoever. We're just going to get right into it. LeBray to Clark. Clark, mid-range, and he's got it. That midi is popping today for Chris Clark. And Jay Rory tried to answer, but he could not. Clark knocks down the triple. And we are level again at 98. Early stages of this fourth quarter, right back where we started, even Steven. Pino, Barrett, traveled. And Barrett arguing his case, but again, no replay, no review in East Coast Basketball League. Referees aren't going to change their call. Just get down the floor and defend, my friend. Alston with the basketball for the Wings, spinning on Jay Rory and giving it up inside to Caden LeBray, who finishes. Jay Rory bumped and fouled on the end by Phillips. The Wings have cracked 100, and they hold a 2-point advantage here in the early stages of this fourth quarter. Side out here, and the ball goes in for Kingdom Life. It's in the hands of Jay Rory. Rory against Gooding. Barrett thought about the three. Barrett will take the floater. Gooding with the rebound. Wings want to build on this lead. Three-pointer that time by Wilson, no good. And now Kingdom Life with a chance to tie or reclaim the lead. A long three that time by Jay Rory, and no good. The Rory brothers have the green light, no doubt about that. Rashad McGee is going to let them do what they do. Clark, Alston, LeBray. Did LeBray take the charge? He gave the charge, and that's right. Jay Rory hits the deck, draws the offensive foul. Good defensive play that time by Rory. Stands in, takes the charge from LeBray. And now Kingdom Life a chance again to tie. Rory looking for the lead. No, he can't get it. Off the back rim. Gooding. Gooding at his pocket picked. It's Barrett. Barrett lays it home. And we are level again. And we're keeping it 100. And a turnover. As Clark went out to get the ball, he hit the deck, and it trickled out of bounds harmlessly. A turnover for the Wings. And now Kingdom Life with a chance to take the lead again. Just back and forth we go today. Rory, Pino, Barrett. Barrett from about 20. He got it. Shadiris Barrett gives Kingdom Life the lead, 102 to 100. Alston, Wilson, Clark. He wants Gooding to give him a screen. 10 on the shot clock for Clark. Being harassed by Houston and Pino. Clark stripped a jump ball. Are they going to call a jump ball or a foul? What's the call? Jump ball is the call with 3 on the shot clock. It's going to be Barrett against Clark. Won by the Wings. Look at that jump shot that time by Alston. What a save. And we are level once again. Barrett misses the layup. Pino puts it back. Wings trailing by 2. LeBray spinning. No. And he was fouled going up. Give it to Shiona. Two free throws coming for Caden LeBray. Oh, he misses the first. Second free throw coming for LeBray, who had 16 at the end of the first half. And gets that second one to go. Wings trail by one. Kingdom Life with the basketball. Barrett nearly lost his dribble. Lost it, got it back. Tried the floater, partially deflected. That pass stolen. Barrett in the corner. 4-3, no. Barrett gets his own board. Pino nearly gets his pocket picked, looking for help, and he almost traveled. Houston for three, back rim, no. Jay Rory keeps it alive. He's going to fade away for three. Pino steals it out of the hands of LeBray. And foul called. Looks like it's going to stay on this end. Again, this action is back and forth. This game has been tight for the majority of this second half. Another stoppage of play. We're figuring out what the call was here. Still got chirping going on, and officials and players trying to dry the floor up here for some condensation. Well, you see the score right there. It is 104-103 in favor of Kingdom Life. 8:26 to go in this game. I am Craig Green, coming to you live from Goldsboro, North Carolina. This is the East Coast Basketball League Game of the Week. Goldsboro Wings in gold and the Kingdom Life Basketball Club out of Waxhaw, North Carolina in white. Looks like we are ready for play here. Pretty long delay here to get the floor dried up. Rufus will inbound it to Shiona. Shiona loses the ball, and it's Kingdom Life turnover, Wings basketball. Here comes Chris Clark with his team trailing by a single point. Clark has been the man today for the Wings, and he is the man still as he knocks down another triple and puts the Wings back up in front. 8 minutes to go in this game. Barrett faces a double team. Wilson tries to close out on the shooter. He does. And that was Jay Rory firing up another long-range bomb. This time a turnover, and it belongs to Goldsboro. And official stopping play once again to get things corrected. The clock is just continuing the run. Clock is running down here. We've got some technical difficulties going on at the scorer's table. They're trying to get all that sorted out here. Should be somewhere in the neighborhood of about 7 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock here. We will see what they decide. They're going to go at 7:35. And the Wings bring it in bounds. Hate to be Kingdom Life there. You lost 15 seconds off the clock. You're down by 2. Gooding gives it up to Clark. Clark behind the back against Rory, and whoa, what a swish. That time, Christopher Clark. Tell you what, that's no Clark Kent. That's Superman right there today for the Wings. Chris Clark has been on fire. Speaking of on fire, Dalen Houston. Back and forth they go. Under 7 minutes to go in this game. Travel called, it was called. Shiona looked like he was grabbing onto LeBray. LeBray arguing his case. Refs weren't hearing it. Turnover for the Wings, and then a timeout here on the floor. $15 points so far in this fourth quarter for the Goldsboro Wings, and 10 for Kingdom Life. And the Wings hold a 108-106 lead here in the fourth quarter. I want to remind all of you again, we will be in Marion, South Carolina next week, a 5 o'clock tip-off, as the Gastonia Snipers will visit the Carolina Thunder. That is your East Coast Basketball League Game of the Week next Saturday afternoon. Again, live and direct from Marion, South Carolina, right here on the East Coast Basketball League YouTube channel, World Sports Broadcasting Network, and High Level Media, NC.com. We are ready for play. Ball's in bounds now. It's Kingdom Life basketball. They've got Rufus, Dalen Houston, Shiona, Jay Rory, and also David Pino on the floor. 10 on the shot clock for KLBC. Jay Rory, 4-3, in and out. Alston with the board. 6:25 to go. Clark, those shiny orange shoes. Clark gives it up. Alston, the floater over the middle, no. LeBray been fighting hard today, got the bucket and the bruises. Count the basket. And the unlucky number goes to Pino. He draws the foul. And LeBray to the line for one here with 6:11 to go in this game. And now a technical foul has been given to head coach Rashad McGee of Kingdom Life. Things are starting to unravel a little bit for Kingdom Life over here, as Rashad McGee said something that needs to go. He's got to put a quarter in the swear jar now, and he's been teed up. Clark makes the technical free throw. And LeBray should still have another free throw pending here. Well, players are discussing with the official what should happen. And the second free throw is good that time by LeBray. All right, we're ready for action once again. Kingdom Life basketball. 6:11 to go. Lots of confusion going on. Officials are now trying to discuss what should be happening here. Again, the basket was made. Should have been one free throw for LeBray, which was converted. A technical free throw converted by Clark. Should be inbounds now. Should be an inbounds play for Kingdom Life, and that's what's been decided. 112-106, 6:10 to go in this game. Kingdom Life basketball. This is Dalen Houston against Clark. Nice screen from Pino. Houston, jumpers flat. Pino keeps it alive. Pino puts it back. Full court press now by Kingdom Life. Shiona way out there against Gooding. Gooding beats him down the floor. Gooding finishes at the basket, beats the full court press, and beats Shiona as well. Galen, Houston, no. Rory in there to try to rebound, but instead it's rebounded this time by Brailsford. Gooding finds his man cutting to the basket. It's Alston. Another 2 for the Wings. They're up by 8. J. Rory for 3. Cha-ching. J. Rory knocks down another triple and brings Kingdom Life back within 5. And we are sitting at right at 5 minutes to go in this game. LeBray against Shiona. Clark, they're paying a lot of attention to him. 5 on the shot clock for LeBray. Step back, fade away. No. J. Rory rebound. Rufus, ball fake. That pass deflected and stolen. 1-on-1, got some help. Not a block that time by Shiona on LeBray. Kingdom Life stepping up. Rory for 3, you know it. J. Rory again. It's a 2-point game. The Wings holding on by a thread. 4:20 to go in this game. Alston with the layup. A 4-point lead for the Wings. J. Rory again. You know it. He's heating up from outside. J. Rory, 2 straight triples. It's now a 1-point game with 4 minutes left. Hold on to your hats, folks. This thing could come down to the final shot. Myquan Gooding. Gooding against Rory. Spinning, looking, stolen. He lost it. And now fouled in the backcourt. Pino fouled by Gooding. And a timeout called on the floor. Again, Kingdom Life showing life, grabbing the momentum here, down by 1, and their bench is feeling really festive right now. The Wings right now looks like they're regrouping, talking it over, holding on by a thread, trying to get this victory here and even up this season series at 1 apiece. They can say they got a split here and won their game at home, their final game at home. And again, Fan Appreciation Day here in Goldsboro, the final game of the 2025 season here in Goldsboro for the Wings. They will hit the road for their final 2 contests. The Wings still have to go play against Park City, and then as well, they're going to visit the Petersburg Cavaliers after a week off. Let's set the stage for you right now. 118-117 in favor of the home side, the Goldsboro Wings. 3:42 to go. And it is Kingdom Life basketball with a chance to take the lead again. For the Wings, that's LeBray and Wilson. Brailsford, Clark, and also Alston. And that ball stolen away. The Wings get a turnover. Clark looking to penetrate. Screen from LeBray, doesn't need it. Wilson in the corner for 3. No. Tapped around. Rory couldn't hold on to it. A new shot clock. Alston stripped on his way up. With 3:11 to go in this game. They're going to call it a turnover, actually. A correction, not a turnover. Alston was stripped on the way up, but the Wings keep possession. And there's LeBray to the rim, and he finishes. 3-point lead for the Wings. And now a little bit of pressure here by Clark in the backcourt. Under 3 minutes to go. Pino. That's Zach Rory. And an offensive foul called. Offensive foul called that time. I believe it was on Dalen Houston. And it's Wings basketball. Hold on a second. A technical foul has just been called against Victor Shiona. Again, players talking to the officials and saying naughty things and getting caught. This time, Victor Shiona. So Clark will go to the line to shoot the tech. And we still got 2:44 to go in this game. Shiona letting the official know what he thinks of the call. And that technical free throw is good. And it's going to be Wings basketball here after that offensive foul. They'll inbound underneath the Kingdom Life basket. Clark for three. You know it! And the foul. Oh, Houston, we've got a problem. Tyshawn stepped out and got caught fouling a three-point shooter. And Clark knocked it down. Chris Clark today has been otherworldly. Converts the four-point play. Wings by 8. Kingdom Life with some work to do here. 2.5 to go in this game. Zach Rory loses the ball off his knee. Costly turnover for Kingdom Life. Full court press is going to be coming here by KLBC. Clark against Houston. Clark just taking him for a Sunday drive, and he parks it in the driveway on Tyshawn Houston. Rory with his team down by 10. Houston. Pino. Good pass inside. He finds Tyshawn Houston, and he scores. It's an 8-point lead. 1:53 to go. And now a timeout called with 1:52 to go. What a sequence again. Every time Kingdom Life gets a little close and they make this game too close for comfort, the Wings spread out and start flying. And they've been finding all sorts of ways to keep Kingdom Life at a distance. So again, 1:52 to go in this game. Goldsboro ahead by 8 points. And you know they would love nothing more than to not only knot up this season series at 1, but to also put a dent in the armor of Kingdom Life Basketball Club, who sits at 6-4 in first place, and maybe perhaps indirectly do a favor to the Winston-Salem Wolves. Full court press by KLBC. Wings break it. LeBray's got his hands on it. Swarming defense by Kingdom Life. LeBray, no. Put back by Alston. And it's a 10-point lead. Wilson way out there guarding with a 10-point lead and 93 seconds to go in this game. And he was way out there, 70 feet away from the basket, guarding against Heath, and that's going to put Heath at the line for 2. Wings are now over the limit. Heath in the first half did not score. Both teams going above their season average in points today as well. Two for two from the line for Heath. Full court press again by Kingdom Life Basketball Club. Nearly a back over and back. And now foul called at the midcourt. A push that time. And more free throws coming now as KLBC over the limit. The Wings holding on to a 7-point lead here. Free throws coming. They can ice this thing here if they can continue to knock down free throws and force KLBC into bad shots. Octavius Alston, the co-captain from right here in Goldsboro at the line. First free throw good. Pino and LeBray having a chat underneath. Referees tell them cut it out. Second free throw, no. Offensive board for Clark. That's a backbreaker for KLBC. LeBray can't finish the tap home after Clark's miss. Pino looking for help. Rory fires up a prayer and he's fouled in the corner. Clock continuing to run here. They need to stop the clock. So they'll try to get that corrected, but in the meantime, going to the line for two, Zach Rory. J. Rory, that is, 16, not 8. Will the officials add more time on the clock here? First free throw counts for Rory. He's got two more coming. Again, a two-possession game right now as it stands, 129 to 123. Two for two for Rory. Rory makes all three free throws. And now a timeout has been called by the Wings. So it looks as if they're going to stick with 1:08 on the clock here. That's what they have here in the building. Trying to get some clarification on the game clock here. It was running after the foul was called. Now they're trying to get all this sorted out. But nevertheless, we are set for a heck of a finish. 1:08 as it currently stands on the clock. And I think that's what they will go with here. Wings will inbound. They've got the ball down by 4. Clark's got it and then fouled from behind, this time by Heath. And J. Rory arguing the case, thinking that the foul should have been on the Wings, but instead, 3 seconds ticks off, the foul is on Rory, and that's going to put Chris Clark at the line again. First free throw good. Second free throw good. One minute left in this game. Rory tried to draw the foul, didn't get it. This layup by Houston is good. Clock running. Wings trying to get it in. They get it in. Alston turns it over. Rory wide open for three. Too strong. Clark up the floor. 3-on-1. He's going to pull it back out smartly with 33 seconds to go. Up by 4. Kingdom Life chasing him around, can't get him. Wilson's got it. 8 and 7 on the shot clock. Wilson against Pino. They're trying to foul. No foul given. 3 and 2. Air ball and a foul underneath. The foul underneath this time is against. This foul's on Brailsford. And we're going to march it down the other end of the floor. Free throws coming for Kingdom Life. Again, Brailsford with the foul. And the Rory brothers, this time it's Zach Rory, still talking to our officials. But either way, we've got 17.8 to go in this game, and Jay Rory at the line for 2. Oh, looking for clarification as to what's going on here. Two free throws coming here for Rory. And the officials and the players are having to stop and massage and put out fires, emotional fires on the floor. First free throw good for Rory. That brings Kingdom Life within 3. This free throw here is big. Got it to go. 17.8 to go. Wings by 2, and they have the ball. And foul, offensive foul call. This time against LeBray. LeBray holding Pino, and they caught him. And that will be a turnover. And Kingdom Life gets the basketball back with a chance to tie or take the lead with 16.8 to go. They can take the final shot if they so choose. What a mistake in that moment by Caden LeBray. Trying to prevent Pino from getting leverage on the inbounds play. Instead got caught holding and dragging Pino to the floor. You can argue whether or not did Pino sell it or not. But either way, he got the call. And we told you, folks, this game could come down to the final shot with about 4 or 5 minutes to go. And here we stand, 131-129 with 16.8 to go. The visiting team, the Kingdom Life Basketball Club, down by 2 with the basketball, no shot clock. And Goldsboro has to do everything in their power to defend without fouling. Zach Rory will inbound. Both Rory brothers and both Houston brothers in the game with Pino. Into Dalen Houston. And he traveled. Unbelievable. One turnover on one end for the Wings. Another turnover here by Kingdom Life. A travel. And that could possibly cost KLBC the game. Ball inbounded. Wilson's got it. Kingdom Life's got a foul, and they finally do with 6.9 to go in the clock. But an untimely travel that time by Dalen Houston. Kingdom Life had the ball. They could have dribbled out the clock. And now it's getting chippy out here, as both of the Rory brothers have a word with Octavius Alston. And to the line for two, Tyler Wilson is going to try to have a chance here to ice it. He has not shot well in this game today. Tyler misses the first free throw. It's a critical free throw to miss. 6.9 to go. This one here can put them up by a full one possession. Knocks down that free throw. So did the first one not count? Jay Rory doing everything in his power to distract Wilson without drawing a lane violation. Misses the free throw. Kingdom Life with a chance. Houston for three. No good. His brother gets the rebound, and that is that. And this one belongs to the Wings. The Goldsboro Wings pull it out in the end. They survive, and they win 132-129. A final attempt that time by Dalen Houston falls by the wayside. And what a contest between these two teams. It got chippy, it got heated, it got physical, it got contentious. But in the end, Goldsboro, standing on business, holds down home court, sends their home fans happy, gets their fourth win on the season. All four of those wins here at Goldsboro High School. And for Kingdom Life, it's a long trip back to Waxhaw. They fall to 6-5 on the season, and they await to see the result of the Winston-Salem Wolves game. But again, what a contest this afternoon. And the Wings pull it out. What a fantastic game we saw this afternoon. So our final score live here in Goldsboro. The Goldsboro Wings, 132. Kingdom Life Basketball Club, 129. For my tag team partner, Petey Doris, this is Craig Green saying thank you so much for tuning in to the East Coast Basketball League Game of the Week. Live here on highlevelmedianc.com. Sayonara and buenos noches.
This has been a copyrighted production of High Level Media, all rights reserved. For full season coverage of your favorite high school, collegiate, and semi-professional sports teams in North Carolina, visit highlevelmedianc.com.